Hey guys, so I'm about to make a stir fry with ground chicken and shrimp. So I do this cilantro like marinade type sauce. I use it on my shrimp, my fish. You can use it on your chicken. So inside of my food processor, I have cilantro, you see the minced garlic, I have some seasoned salt, garlic powder, and pepper, and a little lime juice, and I have my olive oil. So I will be drizzling this inside while it's on. Olive oil and butter in my wok. I got this wok for like $4, like $4.99 or something at Walmart. I only used it once, but it works really good. So I'm gonna use a super blend of what has Brussels sprouts, Napa cabbage, kohlrabi, broccoli, carrots, and kale. And I also have cut up some bell pepper and onion. So let me put that in first, and I'm gonna cook it maybe about 3 minutes. And then I will remove it, and then I will put in my ground chicken. Then I will remove that, and I will add marinated shrimp. And then once everything is cooked, I will put it all back together, and I'm gonna serve it over rice. So I'll come back with everything inside of the pan. Adding a little seasoned salt, a little pepper, a little garlic powder. Because when you're doing multiple layers, like when you're doing spaghetti, anything, you have to season each layer. You gotta realize when you're taking it, especially when you're not on the wall, you're gonna lose some flavor. So cook this down. I love this blend. I always use it for my stir fries that I'm doing because it makes things so much easier. But I'm gonna let this cook down for about 3 minutes, and then I'll come back with it. For video purposes only, and I will spoon my mixture. Hey guys, happy Friday evening. I'm sorry I have not vlogged since I've been back in town. We've been trying to get things together for the banquet tomorrow. Y'all, I've been so sick. Like, my stomach is just getting worse since I've been off of the Benlysta. I'm having, like, it's hard for me to eat, but then my blood sugar bottoms out and I almost pass out. Like, I'm getting shaky. Your stomach's just been messed up, y'all. It's horrible. And hopefully my doctor can tell me something, but I don't see her till September, so I don't know what we're gonna do. But my breathing has been kind of bad. It's hot, of course, here in Florida. It's just really humid. You just can't breathe. Just a lot of family issues with my son, to why I had to go there. That was more stress on me. That was very difficult. My dad's niece passed away. She had cancer, which I hadn't really seen her in a while, but I can't make the funeral because it's tomorrow and it's like 2 hours away, and they're not having it until 2 o'clock, and I wouldn't have time to get back for the banquet. So my godmom's mother-in-law passed away. Then I get a text this morning at like 6, and it was like my cousin's son, which I didn't even have his phone number. He lives in Atlanta, and when he said, when you get a moment, are you available to talk? So I knew something wasn't right for him to text me out of the blue. And his mom, my cousin, had a stroke. And I don't know if you guys remember, a few months back, my aunt that was in her 90s passed away, and this was her daughter. My cousin was taking care of her mom and my uncle, who both ended up having dementia and Alzheimer's, and my uncle's still alive. So she had a stroke on Sunday, had to have brain surgery. She had a clot in her brain. They was able to get the new clot, but found she actually had an older clot, but they couldn't get all of it. So the stroke has messed up her left side. She should be Michael's age. She has to be like 55 or 53, something like that. So it just threw me because she's so upbeat, positive, healthy eater, everything natural. Like, just to see her down, but I know it's been very hard on her. And apparently she was scheduled for surgery for Tuesday that I didn't know about. And whenever she has to go out of town or have anything done, my uncle gets respite care where he can go to a nursing home. Turn this TV down. Goes to a nursing home for like a week at a time to try to give her a break. So she already had it scheduled for him to go Tuesday, but this happened Sunday, and they said she got up to try to deal with him. She kept falling, and she just finally sit there, and by the time the caregiver that they have came, saw what was going on, and immediately called the ambulance to help her. Y'all, when I tell you, I was just like, I felt bad because right before we left to go to the Junior Olympics, God laid on my heart, I needed to call her. And the venue that we're going to is like right down the street kind of from them. But I was just so busy ripping and running, and I've got to slow down. And just when God puts something on your heart, make sure you follow. And I feel bad that I did not follow, because this has happened where he laid my heart on something else and I didn't do it. And I just got to do better. So after me and my husband went to the hospital this morning and saw her. Then we went and saw my uncle at the nursing home, which they're like a 10-minute difference. So I'm trying to help. She has a sister that's older than her that really doesn't help a whole lot. Didn't help when her mom was alive. It's just a whole lot of whatever. So her son, my cousin's son, who's in his 20s, is going to try to help figure out how to get his granddad long-term at the facility until they can figure out what's going on with his mom. And he just recently got married, and I just feel bad, so I just, made some phone calls. We have a couple parents that work at that facility, and one's a social worker, and he told me everything that, they needed to do to try to get him in a permanent bed. So I just told her son that I would just tell him, you need help, call me, I'll help you. But I told him I wouldn't be back till Sunday because of the banquet, and we're going to be hitting the ground running. So, yeah, that's where we're at. But y'all just pray for me because I do have clothes on. I got like one of those, I don't know what they are, the little half dresses. I had to wash my hair because it looked a hot mess since I'm going to be around a whole bunch of people tomorrow. We have over about 105 guests. If other people show up, which they normally do, that don't RSVP, it'll be 110. So that's a lot of people that we got to deal with tomorrow. But I'm thankful the crew, we got everything situated, and we should go really smoothly. I got to put some messages out. I'm having a lot of numbness in my mouth and tingling, like in my lips and my tongue. Like if I turn my head, it kind of does something funky on this side. And this has been going on for over a month, and I've got some other stuff going on that I don't know. Like, I don't feel like it's my lymph nodes that are swollen in my groin, and it's nothing to do from my surgery, but I have knots underneath my skin, so it could be lymph nodes. I don't know, y'all. It's just, I told my husband, I said, okay, once this banquet is over, I got to make an appointment. I don't know who I'm supposed to go see. I guess I'll start with my primary. I've got to get my eyes checked. Like, my eyes are super blurry. So I've got to get that taken care of. So I'll come back tomorrow, and hopefully I can film a setting up like before and after if I can remember. But hey, don't promise. I won't promise because I know how busy it gets. But at least we have an hour to set up now versus 30 minutes. Really, we have an hour and a half, but hopefully it'll be done in an hour. So staying positive. So, alright guys, be blessed. I love y'all. Hey guys, happy Saturday. So, yeah, my hair looks like I just took it down. It's not all the way dry from last night. I don't even care because it's just so hot and humid. Yeah, anyways, happy Saturday guys. So, it's banquet day for the track club, and my car is loaded down with stuff. The hubby's van is loaded down with stuff. It's 4:20. I still have to go grab something to eat, go to Sam's Club, pick up cupcakes, and then get to the venue by 5. I think I'm going to be about 15 minutes late, but it is what it is because I have to eat. So I ended up last night taking a whole tablet, my diverticulitis medicine, to see if that would help my stomach. And it calmed it down some, but I was still having issues this morning. And I just told my husband I'm not going to take the Cellcept after my morning dose because it just really makes, something's not right. It's making me really sick. So that's my decision for right now. Just pray about it, and hopefully they can tell me something different or give me something, get me in sooner than September to figure something else out, because my stomach is miserable right now, guys. So I've got to eat to be able to take the other half of the stomach pill to make it through the banquet, and I need to take my pain medication because otherwise I don't know how I'm gonna do it. So I'll come back, see if I can just let you guys see 90 freaking cupcakes. Or I was like, oh geez Louise. Like, I thought I was gonna get my husband to pick them up because I was like, I really don't have room. And the parent that's supposed to, the first parent that was supposed to do the microphone setup, they had a death in the family. So then we had a second parent that was gonna do it, and he calls my husband right before he walks out the door to say that they can't go. I said, ain't this something? So now my husband has to go all the way to their house to pick up the microphones, because we have to have a microphone, and the venue does not, like, they don't have one available to use, which is crazy because they have all this high-tech stuff but they don't have a microphone. But anyways, it looks like I'll be there at 5. I'm just trying to stay positive, and the devil's trying to steal my joy and make me angry, but I'm not gonna get angry. When I tell you, the one parent that's cooking meatballs, that's on the banquet committee, meatballs are expensive. So the club offered to go ahead and just pay for the meatballs and she would just cook them. No, I got it. And so she calls me at 1 o'clock and says, I can't find turkey meatballs. I didn't went to 3 stores yesterday. Well, if you went to 3 stores yesterday, why you didn't call us to say something so we could have been looking around? So I had to scramble, get on the phone with Publix, closest to where she was at the time, and they had them. So I said, oh, well, did you get them? She was like, yeah, but they were $6 a bag, so I only got 6 bags. Okay, granted, we have beef as well, but we have athletes that can't have beef. They have to have turkey. So she said that's 6 bags. I'm like, we are feeding 110 people. My husband's like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. And I'm just like, some people I don't understand. Like, if you needed money, because yeah, $6 is expensive, and it's not even the big bag, it's the small bag. So you know what, Lord, let the food be stretched and that everybody gets full and everybody gets fed in Jesus' name. That's what we gonna have to do right now. So what I say, I'll be glad when it's over. But we do have a good group of parents, and they're planning stuff already for next year. So I'm thankful for that. So this stuff will be taken care of. Venues will be booked hopefully before the end of the year for next year. And it'll be better planned. Because we were trying to save money and not have the club having to pay for everything. So parents volunteered to bring the items that we chose as the menu. And a lot of people are like, one parent, he sent a message around the same time the other lady. No, she sent it at 3, saying, oh, well, Publix can't do pinwheels. You have to have 24-hour notice. Okay, but you sent me a picture like 3 days ago that you would do pinwheels, and you sent me a picture from Publix website. So I'm thinking you didn't already order them. No, not at all. I said, you know what? I said, well, can you get sub sandwiches? That sub sandwiches will just have to work right now. What about your sandwich? I don't care. That's fine too. Just get something. Like, pray for me, y'all. Pray for me. I'll come back. So we're finally back home. I did not get to vlog the banquet. I'll try to. I know we had a couple of our parents that took a lot of pictures, so I will just try to insert them somewhere in this video once they become available. I was so like stretched thin, trying to get all the awards, because we ended up having 3 tables full of awards that I had to get, and all in chronological order, based on how we were running the program, as well as supervise everything else, because my other 2 people that were on the banquet committee were like 30 minutes late and didn't even bother to call to say that they were running late. And so it was just a little bit, we had a lot of hiccups, but we made it through, and it worked. Oops, sorry. And it worked. The microphone didn't work, and we thought it was the microphone, but it was actually the venue's amp system that was blown. The projector didn't work. So like I had to redo the slideshow twice, because the first time everything that I did, it didn't save. My computer turned off, and I finished everything yesterday, and I'm like, it did not. It showed up, but it was like so faint, and it was not the full size of the projector. So I was through. I was like, and then when we got there, the venue was supposed to be set up yesterday evening. It wasn't. Nope, not. She was up there trying to wash off tables and all. I was like, you know what? We're not coming back here. It's a nice venue, but they got a lot of stuff to fix. Or if we came back, they're gonna have to give it at a considerable discount, because that was ridiculous. But we were out by 9:15. And then me and Hubby went by the store Easter's at her mom's house. So we have the night to ourselves. We are so tired. Itchy, like very itchy. Because like when my lupus is like really bad, I just itch. Like if I'm in a flare and I'm in so much pain, like my feet hurt extremely bad. My back and all of that. So I'm just praying. I really want to go to church in the morning. So I'm about to get up and take a half of a stomach pill, because I just had some bagel bites, because I really wasn't hungry. But y'all, the one parent with the meatballs, she just can't cook. Like, I got some barbecue meatballs, and I was like, I'll just get a couple, and it tastes like dog food to me. Like how dog food smells is what it tasted like. And my husband refused to eat anything, because he was just like, he knew she couldn't cook. So, but other parents brought stuff. So one parent that brought baked macaroni and cheese was like, it was good. A parent made potato salad. It was good. But once I had that meatball, it just ruined my appetite. So the only thing I had was a pineapple chunk and like 3 or 4 grapes. Because me and my husband were pretty much emceeing and doing everything for the banquet. So we really didn't have time to do anything. But that's it. I will come back to see you guys tomorrow. I didn't even get to take a picture of us together. It was business casual. Wore a little black dress. But yeah. I'll come back tomorrow, guys. Be blessed.